He said, and everything that you've orchestrated from kids' lives to this company to everything just seemed, you connected all the dots and everything just seemed to flow through. It don't flow. If you remove yourself, it don't flow.
Yeah.
So he went bought me a Rolex and put the vest in and gave it to me as a gift.
Okay,
That's dope. That's dope.
Started out just looking out for kids. And hey, one time I had 24 kids in 3 years that lived with me full time.
Really?
3 years in a row. All 24 that started with me and finished with me, all of them went to school for college for free.
Hi, everyone. It's Chantel Demal with the Developing Athletes Podcast. And, of course, I got Shazilla here with me.
What's up?
But we're so happy to say that we're joined by Boogie, Boog. How you want me to call you? Like, what you want me to say?
Boogie, you know we good. Boog, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The name speaks for itself?
Yeah.
Okay. No introduction necessary?
We good. I don't know. I don't think I'm there yet.
I mean, you're going by your nickname.
Everybody knows my nickname, so I guess, you know.
Well, I say that, but you are sent by Shazilla, so like I don't even know how to take neither one of y'all serious.
Nicknames it is then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't named myself. I earned this.
Thanks.
Since when have you been called Boog though?
It was Boogie for forever, and then all of a sudden it just ended up being Boog.
Okay.
I guess when I got in adulthood, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy to believe that you're like an adult now because I've known you for such a long time though. And like now I see you in this capacity and I'm like, who is this man?
That's crazy. I was just talking about how we met you working.
I know. So everybody who, obviously y'all weren't here when we were talking before the cameras got going, but like Boog was saying, we're both from Louisiana. And he was saying how when he met me, I was like 12 years old working at my uncle's convenience store. And that's how we met. So yeah, but now it's like, okay, do you think I glowed up?
Yeah, most definitely. You do your thing. Most definitely.
So now you are like this big time sports agent, but you're more than a sports agent. You're president of a sports agency.
Company. I'm not an actual agent. Yeah, I just run the agency.
Okay, tell us about like what it took to get there. Because like I said, everybody, like when I knew Boog was like running the streets, like very unassuming. You would have never known. I mean, you would have hoped though. But where we came from, like it's not a lot to look towards for inspiration or for like just a playbook for how to do life successfully.
Right.
So like I would have never anticipated you would have reached the heights that you've reached and that you're continuing to reach though. So kind of talk to everybody. Let us know like how somebody from a small town in Louisiana is now running a company that represents some of the biggest athletes like in the world.
Man, God been good. Honestly, he been great. And I got a background in coaching and mentorship, man. So I started out just looking out for kids, and at one time I had 24 kids in 3 years that lived with me full time.
Really?
3 years in a row. All 24 that started with me and finished with me, all of them went to school for college for free. I was just taking kids out of bad areas across the country. I had kids from California, kids from Louisiana, Houston, Delaware, Oklahoma, and I would move them in and then, train them up, sharpen them, and send them on out to school.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
And that's how I met Coach Prime. Well, it was Dion before Coach, Prime, but he had Prime Prep Academy out in Dallas. Mm-hmm. And then I moved there and I was, housing all the kids. And then from there, things just kind of started aligning. And next thing you know, you look up, school gets shut down. You think, oh, man, it's the end of the world. But next thing you know, another blessing happened. Yeah. And, when God closed one door, he opened another one. So it was just, went from that to next thing you know, it was, help kids get to the NBA. Mm-hmm. At the time, we had the number 7 overall pick and the number 21 overall pick back-to-back years. Mm-hmm. Okay. And once we sent them off to other agencies, that's when I didn't know nothing about the agent game at the time. Like I didn't even know this side of the world even existed. Mm-hmm. I was just helping kids. And then we sent them off and then they got screwed over. Like I watched 2 situations go south fast, and it was kind of like, oh no, man, we can't do that again. And I had an old head told me once in life, he said, man, young fella, in life, you're going to pay for your lessons in life, and you never get to determine what the cost is going to be. Mm-hmm. And for me, losing out on those 2 that we helped get there, I felt like that was my cost, and it was time for me to wake up and realize that this is going to keep happening unless you get on the other side of the table. Right. Yeah. So from there, that was the motivating factor for me to say.
That was a turning point.
You know what? Yeah, we're going to keep raising these kids up and sending them out. Like, we're going to get on the other side of that table and make sure that it's done right.
See it through.
So after that, got into the agency business once you saw those first 2 not work out. Yep. You sent them off to 2 agents and they didn't do them right. So you're like, man, look, man, let me go on.
Figure out what this is about. Yeah. And I had sat in so many meetings in those 2 years. Like, I learned, I've seen what, I'm sitting back like, man, a lot of this stuff really a facade. It's really smoke and mirrors. They put these presentations up, and after you sign that paper, everything that was on that presentation go out the window.
Yeah. You locked in.
Yeah, it's over with. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, we went to that. Then I ended up meeting a young fella who was just getting licensed. Like I said, it was all guys' timing. And our school had got closed down. And the young fella had just got licensed. And he was looking for players. And somebody was like, man, I know a guy in Dallas who got all the players. At the time, I had one of the best high school teams, probably arguably ever. Mm-hmm. I had the number one.
Not ever.
Oh, I had the number one. Look, I had
ever.
the number 1 point guard in the country, Trayvon Duval, who went to Duke. I had the number 1 shooting guard in the country, Terrence Ferguson, who went number 21 overall. He went overseas then to Thunder.
Okay.
I had the number 1 small forward in the country, Billy Preston, who went to Kansas. And then we had P.J. Washington, who also top power forward, who's now in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Mark Viter, who's a top 100 player who won a national championship at Baylor, all on one team.
Mm. So, that is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
So you kind of just run it.
I like how you ran it down. Like, hey,
no, let me let you know the starting five.
Yeah.
No, so
like that's a lot of heat for a high school team.
Yeah.
So people are sitting back looking like, what they doing in Dallas? And I'm going to get them. I'm recruiting. And the guys on the school closed down. I need to figure out what was next. The guy got introduced. I said, Boog, I know y'all need some money. I know y'all need this. It's a guy in Dallas right now. They got more money than the law should allow. You got what he need, and he got what you need. I said, y'all need money. He said he got
connect the dots right quick.
So that's when I met my guy Ade Von Gontar, who was his great grandfather started in Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they was one of the Dolphins Hotel in Dallas. That's his grandfather, Mr. Dolphins, and they own all the SeaWorlds, Busch Gardens. They own the St. Louis Cardinals, Busch Stadium, anything Busch.
Yeah,
like that's their family. So,
right, Busch Gardens. I never put that together.
Yeah, so when I met him, I was like, oh. It's up.
What up, man? It's your boy Shazza, and I want to introduce you to my new community, the Post Pro community, where we talk everything from real estate development, capital markets, how to raise capital for deals. We have weekly meetings with experts, as well as myself and my extended team, my vendors, my architect, my civil engineer, my surveyor, my geotech, everybody who I'm involved with that helps put these deals together. We're going to have them come and speak to you as a community as well. So not only do you get me, you get my extended team. We have courses inside. We have challenges. We talk about health and fitness, and everything in between. So if you're interested in leveling up and building wealth with a group that actually does it, click the link below. I'll see you on the inside.
Yeah. It's on now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I connected with them, and then I transitioned out of the school lane into the agency where I just told him I could help you, bro. Mm-hmm. And from there, I took him to Wayne and put him in.
And Wayne, you mean like Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And Lil Wayne is the owner of the sports agency?
He's the co-CEO.
Okay.
Yep. So Wayne's the co-CEO, and Ade, the guy who the Anheuser-Busch family.
Okay.
So I brought him to him. So Mac Main and Cortez was heading that for Wayne, and we put the companies together, made it one company.
Nice. So I heard you say you're not an agent, but you run the company. You got other agents under you, right?
Correct.
So tell me how that works for somebody who don't know how the agents in world work.
So for me, I can go build a relationship with the players, with the families, all that. That's really my gift. You know what I'm saying? To deal directly with those. That's what I was doing before I became this. So it's really just it's plug and play for me. I'm never big on dealing with general managers and talking to teams and negotiating contracts. That's not my skill set. That's not my strong suit. And for me, like, I don't want to play that game anyway, because then if I cross over to that, I got to become something that I'm really not.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in living life, any other way than I desire to live it.
Right.
So I got agents who deal with the players and do their negotiations and do all these good, cool things with the numbers and make sure they get the biggest contract available to them.
Right.
They go talk to the team representatives, and then you got to be legal. Like, you got to be licensed to talk to team. You can't know anybody just go talk to the general managers on your behalf as a player.
Right.
You got to have a certification for that. So for me, I'm not certified. But all my agents that are NBA or NFL or FIBA or soccer, they're certified to do that. Right. So for me, I'm in the position of running the company and the logistics and the day-to-day operations.
You really kind of made the company become a company, though, because you literally connected everybody that made sense, and you again have the relationship with the players, know how to navigate that, and then on top of that, you're not just like, kissing babies and shaking hands. You're literally like, no, here's Lil Wayne, here's Mr. Bush, this is the company right here. So you're so integral in it all, really.
Yeah. Hands on day to day, everything go through.
Yeah,
it's like a flow.
It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't have been in existence if it wasn't for you, literally.
Correct. Correct. So yeah, we put it together. Matter of fact, it's a
Okay,
cool thing.
Boog.
Look, I got the Rolex as a gift right here from Mac man. What that say?
yeah?
What that say on the inside of that?
Let's see what it say.
Well, you took Mac
The
Main.
vessel.
The vessel.
Yeah.
I can't with you.
100.
I can't with you, Boog.
That's what Mac called me. Mac say
The vessel.
you the Mac who's the
Everything
president
run
of
through
Young
you.
Money Music. Everything say, bro, for some reason, everything that since I've known you, that's my family, that's my blood. And you like everything flow through you. And like, you know, it's part of the body. The vessel can't nothing, the blood can't get nowhere, can't nothing get anywhere without the vessel.
Right.
Right.
He said, and everything that you've orchestrated from kids' lives to this company to everything just seemed, you've connected all the dots and everything just seemed to flow through. It don't flow. If you remove yourself, it don't flow.
Yeah.
So he went and bought me a Rolex and put the vessel in and gave it to me as a gift.
Okay,
That's
Mac
dope.
Man.
That's dope.
Yeah. Shout out to
That's
Mac.
fire.
Shout out to Mac
That's
man.
super fire.
That was dope.
Yeah.
All right. So what did it feel like when you made like your first big check and you're like, this not like Lil Play Louisiana money no more. Like
2019, number 3 overall draft pick, Quentin Williams from Alabama, went to the New York Jets. I know life was gonna be a little different then.
Yeah.
Like,
was that the first player to go pro under your?
Nah,
Okay.
that was
Top
actually
3 pick
that was
though
year
is
3.
different.
Different money.
Yeah.
Now I tell you, I give you even more interesting story about that. So that was year 3. We came out the gate firing. The first year I had D.D. Westbrook, who was a Heisman finalist and Biletnikoff winner,
Oh,
and
that's
Duke Riley, LSU MVP. That was the first year. The second year I had Darius Geis, running back from LSU, Malik Jefferson. Texas, I had a couple 3rd-round picks and a 2nd-round pick. And then that 3rd year, boom, this is where it get interesting. There had never been a black woman in the sports industry, in the NFL space, that had a 1st-round pick in the history of the NFL. I had a black, young, aspiring black female agent at the time that I put in position when I acquired their company. And we acquired them, and I was like, look, you're a star. I know you're a star. We're gonna help you. And y'all might know her today. Her name is Agent Nicole Lynn. If y'all heard of her. So I connected with her and partnered with her, and I had a relationship with, shout out to my dog K Digger out here in Atlanta. I was running out here to Atlanta every week for about 4 months straight. And he, you know, Quentin that was their whole team. And we made a point that we was gonna make history in the game. We was gonna change the sports industry the way, because at that time women weren't accepted into these spaces, into these rooms. Like a lot of people didn't want women in these, especially no black woman.
Yeah.
So for us, we intentionally said we're gonna change the game and we're gonna change the landscape for how this thing is done. Because at the time, there was people telling us, well, how would y'all do that? Why would y'all give that woman so much power? These was other companies. We sitting at the combine in Indianapolis. They like, I'm hearing the conversation. They asking, you know, they not saying this to me.
Right.
They're saying it's to people who work for me, and I'm just listening. And like, they really weren't too fond of that. Like, why would y'all empower that much, man? You know, it's gonna make things a lot different now. This, then, they really didn't want that black woman in position.
Yeah, you're setting precedent now.
Yeah, they didn't want it.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then even I had a situation within my company where they're no longer a part of it, but they didn't want it either. They wanted me to give Quentin to them. But I was like, nah, we're going to do this and we're going to do it the right way. And normally we do like 2-3 agents on the contract. So she's going to be the only one on that contract.
Oh, that's fire.
We ain't no code nothing.
Such a great opportunity.
So let me ask you this. Why y'all do 3 agents on one contract? It's my first time hearing that.
Sometimes it's just, it's a because some of these agents have different expertise. Like I might have one agent who might be the speaking representative. Then I might have another agent on contract within my company who might also be a lawyer. So if he or she is an attorney, which Nicole at the time was an attorney, and she was a full-time attorney, part-time agent at the time. But after that, she went to be a full-time agent and left the attorney game alone. So sometimes it just depends on that. And even with our company, it's always, you know, it's the security blanket of look. If one ain't got it, another one got it. If you need the answer, and if one ain't
I see what you're saying.
available, somebody
that makes
else.
sense.
So if one go down, somebody get sick, somebody pass away, somebody anything, you know,
You still got
you want to make sure that
support.
they're still covered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But with her, I made sure she was the only one on that contract. We fought tooth and nail for that. Yeah, like, nah, this is a moment to change the game and make history, and we're going to do it, and we're going to do it right.
Yeah.
So you still didn't tell me what to ask. Like, okay, so that was the moment it changed. Like, you got that first big, but what's big though? Come on.
And then and then you
Inquiring
go,
minds want to know.
you go hit, you see 1.2 coming in, and you like, never in my life would I imagine.
But all my life, I had to fight.
Fight.
Yes,
it's still fighting.
I gotta imagine something because I'm out here not fighting for nothing.
Cashier's check. Yeah, it wasn't even a wire. Cashier's check.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, again, everybody, I know where you from. So, like, when that 1.2 first hit, how many people did you feel obligated to help?
I was already helping everybody.
Okay.
Even before.
Okay.
And like even to the day, I'm still helping. Like I'm never gonna stop helping.
Okay.
As long as I'm blessed and I'm able, I'm not gonna ever. That's who I am. That's my DNA. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So 2019, that was a game-changing year for you financially. That's when you guys had the number 3 round pick in the NBA. NFL. Okay. And then so now I didn't even know you had as much motion as you had until I started seeing all of the stuff with like Travis Hunter and Shedeur and everybody. So like I know you mentioned that you met Prime when you were out in Dallas with the school that when you were helping the kids just matriculate through life and become better. But what got you to the point where you were able to just really have such a great relationship with him that he entrusted you with his sons and his players too?
We went on a journey together. After the school, our school got shut down. So from there, we all had to huddle up and figure out what was next in life. Mm-hmm. And that journey itself was, it was a lot of figuring out because you got to trust people that you might not have normally trusted, but we had to figure out we got to trust somebody at this point. Yeah. Because we need a school to put these kids into. So we went on the journey to a new high school, actually 2 new high schools. Then after that, it was a situation where Jackson State came available. Mm-hmm. And again, that's when all the time you start paying attention to, like when Max say the vessel. Let me break this down to you. So Jackson State came through because of the relationship, the umbrella. Mm-hmm. So Cortez Bryant, who was the CEO of Young Money, who managed Wayne, Drake, Nicki, all of them for some time, he's a Jackson State alum, one of the biggest alums there. So we was asking him
Cortez went to Jackson State.
Yeah, he went to Jackson. He was in the band. So we were like, hey man, if we get Prime to come coach your football team was terrible. They were like 4-8.
Yeah.
Would y'all give him a shot? And he like, man, y'all can't get Prime ain't coming coach no. I'm like, bro. I mean, hey, his son is about to go to college, man. We don't want nobody else to coach him for real.
Yeah.
He like, you think he'll do it? It's worth the conversation. So we brought Prime to Jackson. They sat down and had a private meeting, and then next thing you know, they both hit it off. President roll with it. So
that's the vessel in action. Okay.
And at that time, we was trying to figure out how to make sure we put everybody in position to win. So it was like that helps everybody. It helps the son. It helps him. And Prime was always big on helping kids. He was like, man, that college stuff is kind of out. But once he started seeing the vision of how big, like you could actually help more if you get on this stage. So then it went from that. Then of course getting the Travis Hunter to decommit from Florida State and trust the process of going to a Jackson State, which was
that's big.
Which people thought like, man, that was the worst decision ever, and then it ended up being the best decision ever.
Literally.
So that relationship got hard through that as well, and then connected the dots to the Colorado. At the time, we had like 5 schools on the table trying to figure out which job we gonna take.
Yeah.
And and Prime sitting here asking everybody like, what y'all think? And out of all of them, Nebraska, the Cincinnati, USF, and Colorado, and forgot the other one, Auburn. Maybe the minute at the time, it was like, man, Colorado.
I thought it was gonna be Auburn. Yeah. I didn't know y'all didn't choose Auburn. I thought Auburn just didn't choose Prime, and I was mad.
It was both ways.
Okay,
it's kind of both ways. Yeah. We backed out originally because
got too much swag for Auburn. Well, Bruce Pearl got swag too. So.
No, you spot on. Yeah. See, because Prime, you got to think we was at Jackson. Prime had probably the largest Under Armour deal ever. Him and Kevin Plank was like this. Like Under Armour was our thing. So Auburn was an Under Armour school. Mm-hmm. So going from Jackson to Auburn, we'd still been in Under Armour. So Prime thing is, we get this job, we suited and booted. He like to come out there with 10, 11 different uniforms. Every game, different new uniform. Mm-hmm. But I think the people at Auburn were like, no, it's tradition. Like, no, we don't do that. Like, we this is what we do. And Prime, like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I can't be Prime. Over there for me.
Yeah, I can't be Prime.
Prime got to be able to be Prime. Yeah, that's what makes him Prime. Yeah. Like, and that's why I like Colorado. I never thought, like, when he came and I'm looking at the colors. I'm trying to see, like, man, how Prime gonna flip this? But the black and gold, like, man, he just did it all the way up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you got to let Prime be Prime. Prime effect,
and that's what you get when you let him be himself. You get what you see now. Sold out every game, and most watched team in America. Even when they not on the field, he the most watched. Like you get that with him.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. I went to a Colorado game their first year when they played USC. And man, we had to park so far, and I'm like, man, Prime did so much for this economy. Man, nobody ever had to walk this far for a Colorado game.
Right, you could have parked in the stadium and walked right in before you got there.
So yeah, like I saw it firsthand, though. Yeah. Like he turned it up. Like, and I never wanted to go to Denver. Like,
nobody.
Prime got me to go to Denver quick. Like, we got to go, bro.
You want to see the magic happen?
People treat Colorado University like it's a field trip now.
Yeah,
like you go in there, you just see people walking around taking pictures. Stop here. You take this picture, take a video. I just sit back and just watch. I'm like, this is really funny. Like people really be like, oh look, take a picture. It's a field trip. It's an adult field trip now.
Yeah. Y'all bought the action though to it.
Oh,
I love that. I love that. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you and Prime together, and I'm saying his name like I know him, but Boog, I want to know him. You know, I want to know.
Yeah.
But I feel like knowing where like the personality of you two, y'all are like a perfect combination. Does he love you? Because I know he has to be so intrigued by like your personality and your candor, though. Man. Is he used to like that southern little thing you got going?
Like it's different. Like me and Prime don't talk every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when we like off the campus and we like at his house, then it's a different vibe. It's we can really connect. Yeah. But like anytime outside of his property, man, we in work mode every time.
Okay.
Like we crossing paths in the building. What up, coach? I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Then we might meet up and have dinner, and then then we catch up. But yeah, but Prime definitely, he love the fact he know that I got everybody's best interest at heart, and he know that even when if he's not available to do something, I'm always standing to make sure it get done how he want it done.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
And he don't have to ask questions about it.
It's crazy because now sitting here talking to you, I see how everything unfolded. Like when Travis signed with Lil Wayne agency, I'm like, man, how did this happen? Yeah.
The vessel,
you know what I'm saying? The vessel, okay. Exactly. Like the Jackson State connection, the Dallas, the having kids in your home, the school getting shut down, staying with it. Like it's relationships, like lifelong relationships. So that's dope to see how it really, unfolded. Because I'm watching draft day, like, oh, he signed with Lil Wayne. And I'm like, I ain't like everybody else. I'm like, oh, that's dope. But how did it happen? You know what I'm saying? So that was dope.
I appreciate it. I definitely it was a whole, like I said, it was orchestrated, not like that, like it wasn't intentional. It just a lot of stuff just happened the right way, and things
that was the home
fell in
team,
place.
though, at that point.
Yeah, with Tez being
everything else worked out.
Like I couldn't have scripted none of that.
Yeah.
I feel like everything else worked out. The Jackson State worked out. Travis decommitting from Florida State worked out.
That's
Prime going to Colorado worked out. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't the next step work out with just signing with Lil Wayne? So yeah. You put together a string of wins.
Led you right every step of the way, just as we promised.
Exactly.
No hiccups. That's rare in this industry.
I know. Trust me.
Think about how many number 1 overall, number 2, top 5 kids that go to college. They get, next thing you know, they in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
We might not hear from them again. Some of them might resurface, and some just never.
I know a lot of people got stuck in that portal. Boy, thought they stock was higher than what it was. Yeah. And then they just in there. And then the team don't want them back, and they just out there trying to figure it out.
It's rare.
Is it you or your teammates? Like, how were you guys scouting the talent? Like, who's out there recognizing oh, that person is somebody to watch? And then going out there to actually nurture that relationship. Who is out there talent scouting?
That's my job.
That's you. I thought so.
Yeah.
How do you recognize the talent?
Trust my eyes. Like for me, I look at certain things. I look at who they raised by, who's leading them. If the family got too much going on, it's like, nah, you don't want that one because he's not gonna be able to fulfill his full potential because you got too much going on. If he's being steered by the right people, you definitely take him because you're gonna have that support that's gonna help get him to where he's trying to go. So for me, I look at certain things, how much dog they got him. Now a lot of people look at analytics these days. I'm not an analytical person. I'm a eye person. I need to see when things get hard, how you respond.
Exactly.
Do you shut down or do it make you turn up a little bit? So I look at those things because the analytics only pretty much tell you. You don't know if he just like this when it's good.
Paper stats, who are you when it get tough?
When it get tough, I want to see.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When things don't go your way, I want to sit there and watch. And then sometimes you see them kids who just like a Travis who just, I'm him.
Yeah.
What we need what? Bet coach, give me the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. He different.
Yeah.
He want the ball. He want the moment.
Yeah, he it's a lot of people shy away from the moment.
He want
so like that don't show up in the analytics
don't
though.
Show up. The analytics don't
like
take
I could watch a game and I'd be like, he hiding from the ball.
Right.
Like he don't want it.
Yeah, he don't want it. Right,
but that don't show up in the stats at the end. You know what I'm saying?
But he had 24 leading up to that 24 by 8. Stat sheet look good. But the last 2 minutes was
I need you in these moments.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We depending on you. So you just told us what you look for in a player, like, but let's take the next step. If I was a 5-star recruit, like how would you get me to come to your agency outside of the other agencies, the CAAs, the Rich Pauls, all that?
For one, I mean, you seen what I just did with some of the biggest guys in the game. Because we have a real machine. So I'm going to also tell you that it was a process in place for these guys, for the Travises, for the Shedeurs. And I'm going to tell you this too. Shedeur got the #1 overall rookie selling jersey in the NFL, right? Only one next to him is Travis Hunter at 2. It could have been either one of them. Then in the NBA, Ace Bailey got the #1 rookie selling jersey in the NBA. It's no coincidence that there's one person tied to all 3 of them. You're looking at him.
Yeah.
So.
The best.
Yeah, the best. So from that,
I'm gonna get you some with that on it too.
So that's already understood, right?
Yeah.
Then from there, it's also understanding that you're dealing with an industry that was really built on broken principles. So for me, if you're a 5-star recruit, I'm trying to get you to understand the bigger picture of, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. And I don't talk bad about nobody, but I just know what I got, and I know my bat swing the hardest.
Right.
Because I'm in a situation where I know that the industry is designed to give it to you, but it's designed to take it all back. I know that 7-8% of professional athletes go broke within 2 years of retirement. So, and if you look at it, it's a reason for that, because people have been leading kids astray for so long.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not no coincidence that 7-8% are going broke. It's a broken industry.
Right.
So for them, you got to figure out what your separators are. For me, I know what my separators are, and I know what I stand on, the principle. Not only that because I care and I understand, but I came in this game with a bigger mission. Like, I'm walking in my purpose. Like, this is not a career for me. People doing this because it's a career, they want to make money. I'm walking in my purpose. So I'm gonna lead you different.
Right.
For me, I got a company that's self-funded. A lot of people in this industry can't say that. They got private equity investors. They don't even own their own name. I own my own name on it. So if you're a 5-star recruit, what you think I'm trying to get you to do? I'm trying to get you to be an owner.
Be an owner, yeah.
I don't want you to be owned. I want you to have power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to own stuff. So I'm going to preach to you and get you to understand why it's bigger than that. It's bigger than football. It's bigger than basketball. Like, football and basketball are just a tool. We're going to utilize that tool. But the whole world out here that we got access to, I'm going to show you how to go get it, how to go buy it up.
Right.
And do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I got in-house real estate. I got, you know what I'm saying, stuff that I don't even charge my players for. You know, I got the 17 wealthiest family in the world that's writing these checks over here, that's funding this.
Right.
So for us, I don't answer to a board. Right. I don't answer to them.
And
we spend our own money.
With such a wealthy family backing it, you're also probably privy to some things that you may not have otherwise known financially.
Bingo.
And just about how to manage your assets and things that you can pass on to them as well. Because to your point, you guys are owning things, and so the access is already there because there aren't all of these middlemen and these ceilings and these other things that you have to kind of penetrate to be able to get to the knit and grit of it all and the secrets to it. So it's like you're able to just capture that because of the relationships. And it's not like they're not, I imagine they're probably willing to be really transparent because look at what you caused to, happen and what you created. So yeah, I love that. Yeah,
you hit it on the head. Yeah. So there you go. Everything you just said.
All of that is a selling point. I would sell with you because I'm like, where I know where I ultimately want to go. And yes, the football, the soccer, the basketball, the everything is great, and it affords me the opportunity to be able to get there. But if I'm trying to get to the top, I want as less red tape as possible, and that's y'all. Y'all got as less red tape as you can or hope for, at least.
Bingo.
Yeah, and I can tell you care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fake being genuine and authenticity. So that's I think that's another good reason. Like, I think the kids can tell you care.
There you go.
Other than just doing a transaction with another big name just to be a part of the crew.
And I'm glad you said that too, because like it's. And understanding that's also because you got to figure out what your separators are in this game. Because you're going against, like I say, bigger companies, bigger names that have been around longer. But everybody's done contracts, billions of dollars of contracts. If you haven't, you wouldn't even be in this industry. But what separates you from those people is like, say, things like that. For instance, Travis just, he's getting his house built and these different things. You know, he had to step away for clearly what's on the internet now. You know, he's a father now. You know, his child was being born, so he stepped away. We kept it quiet. He went away. I stepped in. I was managing his whole site property. I got 14, 15 different companies on his property every day that I'm facilitating while he's gone.
I saw that. I didn't know that was Travis's house.
Yeah, so but you know, so I was that's why I was there. I didn't post the house because I didn't want to put it on the internet, but I posted what I was doing and while I was there, so it was his house. And I'm sitting there facilitating the whole property, make sure that it don't miss a beat. I don't charge my guys for that. Yeah. And normally when you doing these type of projects, you know, you got to pay somebody, a consultant or somebody to go handle that business.
Manager, project manager.
Yeah, I'm there all week, you know, getting it going. Camera crew, Wi-Fi crew, plumbing crew, the sewer crew, the stair crew, the everything.
So you know a little bit about real estate then.
We got in-house real estate in our companies. And that was another thing. When you purchase the house, you know, a lot of those things, our guys get perks with that because it's in-house. Like, the game is designed, when I say it's designed to take it from you, because it saves you with another company. You're a 5-star recruit. We still on that. You go sign with XYZ. When it's time for you to buy that big house, you want to buy my house, you want to buy whoever, or you want to go buy investment property, whatever company probably say, oh, yeah, I know such and such over here. They're going to send you to such and such, but such and such is going to charge you. Such and such is going to charge you here. When you come over here and you sign with me, not only am I going to negotiate it here, I'm not going to charge you a dime for that. That's the perk of being over here. Yeah. So I'm going to make you money and I'm going to save you money. So I'm going to hit you on both ends. Right. They're going to take money out your pocket. It's going to cost you money. Right. So when you're doing things outside of just your contract, I know I got different advantages that other people don't have.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. That's fire, Boog.
So, yeah. That's what the Anheuser-Busch family was doing mainly before they started the sports, was primarily real estate. Yeah. Like one of my guys right now, D.D. Westbrook, my first player I ever signed, he just bought a 20-unit apartment complex in Oklahoma where he went to college at. We helped facilitate all that.
Is that the dude that you posted and you were like, I think you were like, he can't get enough of it. Like he always buying the world. He buying everything in Oklahoma. That's what you said. Yep.
He buying all Oklahoma. Yes. That's him. Yeah. He ain't played football in 3 years. That's one of my biggest stories ever in sports. I'd have had, like I say, the number 2 overall pick, number 3 overall pick. But for that guy, 5 years into his career to call and say, man, we done. I'm done playing football, bro. I'm not taking another hit on Sundays. And we sitting there like, man, you stop playing. He like, nah, I'm serious. Like, thank everything for y'all done for me. Thank you for everything. Like, man, y'all done set me up so well, bro. I'm making much money I'm making off this field. The NFL can't do that for me. Yeah. I'm not taking another hit. I'm about to raise my kids. Yep. He said, I'm about to raise my kids and travel the world, teach them how to play ball and do all this. And at the time, you know, real estate, he had his go crazy trucking, go crazy mobile detailing, go crazy food truck.
Going crazy.
Oh yeah, he's going crazy right now.
He's going crazy.
For sure.
And every week he buying something, and he building and he flipping it, and again we facilitate all these different business things, and then they take it. It's their vision. Like, we don't make nobody do anything. I can't tell you what to do, but if you want to do it, I got in-house resources from a billionaire family.
You couldn't have me like part of a company or like affiliated with a company that is powered by like Lil Wayne, Young Money, Anheuser-Busch family and think that I'm not about to figure out how I could get it in every way possible. Yeah. Right. Like, yes, every way possible. Don't put me in a box and y'all clearly aren't in one.
Facts. They definitely not in none.
Right. Yeah. Hey, if you out there and you want to learn how to do real estate development, whether it's building single houses, communities, or tiny home communities, join the Post Pro community today. I'm in there giving game. I'm walking you through all of our $60 million in developments. I'm showing you everything. I'm connecting you with the vendors. We're doing property walks, the whole 9. Click the link below and join today. So you talked about, you mentioned acquiring a soccer agency. Tell me, like, how does that work? The mergers and acquisitions in the agency space.
We've done acquisitions in football before. We acquired football companies. We recently acquired a soccer company that Dennis Chen, he runs that, Chen Sports. And they had already infrastructure, all that was already in place. He had players already that he was recruiting, but he was like, man, if I get a bigger platform, bigger, support system and some resources, I can go get bigger and better players. Right. And we at the time, we were like, man, in this day and age, if you got a sports company, soccer could really fund your whole agency. If you do it right. The type of contracts they get is crazy.
Get crazy.
Like, and then like you see some of these soccer players, it's soccer players I haven't even heard of. He like, man, you heard? I'm like, no, I haven't heard of him. He said, pull him up on Instagram. 400 million followers.
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
That is like the sports driving world, the motorsports world. I'm like, who are these people?
I see soccer is international, so it's like you get a broader range too. Like
bingo.
Like they can like you in Bulgaria, Spain, like wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
look, I need you to send a trainer for my son. My son plays soccer.
Okay, and I got one for him. So when you acquire these companies, they come already put together. All you're doing is just giving them a bigger muscle and a bigger machine to do what they already been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's break down the numbers, right? I'm a numbers guy. I mean, it got to be an exact deal, but what are you looking for? Like you get their balance sheet. Like how you know what the number is to acquire them for?
You look at how much revenue they brought in. And, you want to see, what they lost, what they put out. You want to see all these different reports on, okay, y'all made this, or if you probably most of them probably still in the red, operating in the red. So if you operate in the red, but you look at the projection of 3 years from now with such and such these contracts that are already here, we know you're going to be out of the red. If you can maintain spending this while making this, we know you're going to be profitable. But if not, then in the meantime, also if we add to that, then you kind of just go off a projection of, okay, well, right now you're valued at X amount. You might have a $10 million valuation or, a $2 million valuation, depending on what, who you're talking to, who you're dealing with. And you see what that's worth, and then, and then from there, we come to an agreement of, well, look, I might not pay you all what it is, but look, we're going to give you some up front to float this, and then we're going to put the rest of whatever you need to do for the next however many years is all on us. So I'm going to take them responsibilities off you, but I'm going to add some other resources. So you just kind of, you could
slice it however you want. Yeah, so you basically, on one side of the deal, you could give them a lump sum up front and then be like, look, we'll take care of your expenses.
Yeah.
And then you pay it back, somewhere down the line.
Bingo.
Okay, now that's dope.
Bingo.
Yeah, so now y'all in the soccer space.
Yep, now we're in soccer.
They give them half a $1 billion contract. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, dude said, I said, what, man, 400 million followers, and I ain't never heard of him. Like, that's what I knew. I said, we in the wrong sports.
Yeah. Or we need to go ahead and add this one real quick. Listen, so let me ask you something, but does Young Money ever have to put out an album again if they don't want to?
Nah, you don't have to, but I mean that's just the passion of it. Wayne gonna never stop rapping.
But they don't have to.
No. Nah, because they got so much going on outside of the sports, and I think that's what Tez don't get enough credit for. That he built these brands so colossal for these talented artists. Because at the end of the day, the industry's seen so many talented artists, but most artists 3-4 years they go cold. But he built 3 megastars that's running on 2 decades plus. Because his vision was, I know that they could get in the studio, but music only gonna last. He built a brand outside of the voice, and that was the biggest thing he could ever did for Drake, for Nicki, for Wayne. Because even when Wayne was on that 6-year hiatus when he couldn't put out an album, when he was going through all that, that's why the sports company made a whole lot of sense for him too, because it kept him afloat, kept him relevant, kept his name going, kept him busy. Yeah, and he loves sports.
And that's when I think we started seeing him on like First Take and all that. Yeah, we started seeing him a lot.
So you start seeing him on that sports world.
And then you start looking at Lil Wayne as a sports figurehead, kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure. Like, now his opinions are valued in the sports world. So Tez did a lot of unique things. And like, cause we listen to the music, we love the music, but the brand behind why we love the music, we feel attached to it because he built these brands so strategically that it would last beyond the test of time. Like, I don't know when the last time Nicki put out an album for real.
Right.
But if she dropped one a day, it's gonna do numbers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because of the brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The music gonna be great, but the brand. Wayne go Carter 5 and he had dropped in 6 years. And like I say, he's one of the only artists who I know could stay relevant for all that time without nothing else. No clothes, no liquor, no acting, no straight music.
Yeah, literally.
He stayed relevant in the music world without putting out music. Like, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
Came back Carter 5 after that long hiatus, still went platinum because of the brand.
Right.
And that's when you talk about what we do with these players, it's the same thing. We build the brand. Right. That's why Travis Hunter and those guys are so well known, and the reason because of the brand. Right. The play is one thing, but you got to capitalize on that. There's been a lot of Heisman winners. Yeah. But none of them been as popular as him.
Right.
Because they didn't have a brand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of go hand in hand. Like I said, I take my hat out to Tez because I learned that from him. And he always said that, like, man, even Michael Jackson had a cold streak. Yeah. So what happened when you get sick, you can't put out that music, then what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, what we go? Let's address the elephant in the room. I'm about to sit up on this one.
What's the
Hey, why they playing with my boy Shedeur like that, man?
Man,
Like, hold on, man.
I hate
Like,
it. I hate it.
This like self-sabotage, though.
I hate it. I hate every bit of it. You know, he don't deserve that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a great young fella. I mean, he been good to everybody. Ain't never been in trouble. And I hear people, man, you know, he slid in the draft because of, you know, character concerns. I'm like, what character concern? You talking about this the same NFL who, well, I ain't gonna say no names, but somebody could kill somebody before the draft and still go get picked the top 10.
Yeah.
Like, character concerns, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Because he's confident?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he understands who he
That's
is.
striking a nerve even more than killing somebody.
If it's the wrong person confident,
yeah.
it does.
They want to silence you.
You're going against a system that wasn't designed for us to win, really, and truly. It's their system, and nobody's bigger than the system. And when they get a chance to show you, they're going to show you. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Then they try to compartmentalize it and say, oh, we don't mind other people. The quarterback can't be like that. The quarterback got to be the leader and all this. They, you know, they going to always try to put something on it. So I know y'all don't feel good about that, but I'm pretty sure they got a plan for him or what. I'm thinking he going to be started by week 6. Because, look, you got to think, I like Joe Flacco, but we know what we're going to get out of Joe Flacco. Right. They're going to be 6-6 at the break. I mean, you know, or 5-7 or whatever it is. And it's going to be like a middle-of-the-road type deal. So, like, why not just go straight to developing a player?
I don't understand why. Like I said, those are so much that's out of our control. But I would give him credit because the things that he can control, he definitely controls. He's showing up. He's working. Still got a smile on his face. He's not feeling depleted. And I think, and they thought that, because even when they knocked him back, because I always said this was my thing. When you got a kid like that, they don't want you, especially as a young African-American male coming in like that, having a head start. It's like, we know you're going to get it, but we want to be able to say, we gave it to you. You got it because of us. I don't want you coming in already made man. Like, I'm going to knock you back. You got to start where the rest of them started at.
Yeah.
So, when that happened and understand that, it's cool. He took his lick on the chin, not really understanding why, but he never questioned it, never wavered. And for him to be still in the spirits that he's in and still showing up every day, like, it's cool. Like, we good. But I also give credit, too, for the work we did as a team collectively, because even when they thought they did what they did, which is, you know, that's whatever it is. I can't say exactly what it is. We could make up stuff all day. But that kid had made $24 million plus from January before up into the draft in a matter of a 4-5 month span. So that's the stuff they like,
you can't humble them, man.
That.
You can't. Yeah. So, like, let me ask you this, man. Like, do you think it's better for him to get waived and he can go wherever he wants to get away from the Browns? I don't know if you can really talk about that because he's still in it, but like I've looked at it like, man, if they cut him or waive him, then he can really go to a team that wants him.
I mean, we could say that, but I would also say 31 other teams passed on him for 5 rounds. So, do teams really want it?
It's some shit in the game, though. I know it got
it is. So for me, it's like you take the hand that you dealt, and I think for them, I think Cleveland do have a plan for him. I just don't know what their plan is.
Yeah.
And from there, I think he just got to continue doing what he's doing because the opportunity is gonna come. We don't know when, but it's coming.
It's gonna come
for sure.
And he's gonna be ready when it comes. And that's what they don't like. You say they don't like certain things, but when you try to change something that's been losing for so long, the swag got to be there, the confidence got to be there. You can't go in there like everybody else that came before you and failed. And that's what we knew when it was time to turn around Jackson State, when it was time to go turn around Colorado who was 1-11. We knew that once you bring that confidence to a city and you get everybody excited, that pours into your organization.
Get them used to winning.
Well,
y'all been used to losing for 20 years.
The spirit ain't right.
Something got to change.
Right.
And Shedeur know he's a light. He understands the aura he bring, and when he step, that's why he going to these communities of it. Man, the city love him. He know, like, I got to get these people behind me because these people that's going to cheer for me.
And that's what makes it look that crazier because the city loves them, and he lends like such a like he just looks like a humble guy despite the type of press that everybody is like coming out with. And he might be a little flashy with certain things, but his spirit and his character seem extremely humble. And it's like all of the people, the fans, the city identify with that and they see that, but it's like the coaching staff just like
they got their own agenda.
Yeah,
and they might not like it, but man, and like I say, in the flash and all that, but he's influential. In this day and age, that's how you build, man. You got to be like a lot of people have following, but people like follow them, but people want to be like him.
Yeah.
It's different when
you,
you got to be influential. He's that. He's every bit of that. Like he could go anywhere and people, you know what I'm saying? That's because he didn't stamp that already.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't have that. And for him, and for me, if you're trying to change something that's been bad for so long, eventually when they give him a chance. So when he came into the first preseason game, you know, because he was questioning it. I'll be honest with you, when he came in with the radio and his teammate Apex carrying it with the music, and he had his chain on and his glasses, swag, he questioned if he should have even did that in the beginning. He was like, man, should I? And Apex told him, nah, be you. If you going to do this and you about to start, you know, the whole world watching, I need you to be you right now.
Be you. Yeah.
And that was the best thing he could have told him. He said, bet, let's go put this chain on.
Yeah.
And that's the game. That's the game he started.
That's the game he started.
Played great.
And went there, tore it up. You know. And, you know, but again, I always say this, man, don't take a Bugatti and try to turn it into a Honda.
Yeah.
It's not gonna drive the same.
You're right.
If you got a Bugatti, treat it like a Bugatti. But the problem I say that is when you're trying to sell Bugattis to people who never bought a Bugatti or never drove one, they don't know what they're dealing with in some cases. Yeah. That's a Bugatti. I know for a fact that's a Bugatti.
You don't know what you got.
He didn't put all us on his back and his shoulder for years. So I'm always have faith. And I know what he did for us. And then he never complained. All he had was scars to show for it. We done put him in some bad situations, bro. We done put Shedeur in some bad situations.
When you said it, what you mean?
And not like bad as in just, you know, bad. It was good for him. But bad as in, man, hey, man, you fresh out of high school? We about to go to Jackson State. They really ain't been very good. And we don't have many resources. We don't have no money. I know you could go.
Right. He showed up.
You could go to another school with these big locker rooms, weight rooms, and facilities. We about to bring you here where we don't have much, bro. And I'm about to ask you to build a team around you and then ask you to go undefeated in the SWAC 2 years in a row, even though you never played college football before. And then not only that, after you get your foot in the door, you get established, I'm about to take you to Colorado again and go start all over again at a program that was 1-11, bro. And I'm trusting you to turn this thing around for us, man. And
that is
I don't know how we're gonna do it. Colorado ain't won in 20 years. But for some reason I think you could do it.
Yeah.
And somehow
I got you. Answer the bell every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Never let us down, bro. And we put him in those spots and he never once said, nah, I don't want that. Oh man, I don't. No. It was always let's do it.
So this is nothing for him right now.
No.
He'll definitely weather this and come out on the other side.
So he's been prepped for these moments.
Yeah, exactly.
The Browns ain't gonna be no
so
different.
This is another bad situation that he just gotta be a little more patient with it. And
but
that's
he built
great
for
perspective.
it. He built for it.
Yeah. I love that. So who else do you have your eyes set on right now? Anybody you looking at?
Y'all going international anytime soon?
I got guys overseas. Yeah. I got
I mean, like bringing I know that.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying like international phenoms like a Luka Doncic or you know what I'm saying, a Giannis that's gonna come over here and actually play in the NBA like a Wemby or something like that.
I would love it, but man, the international market's so tricky. It's so many people now in the space that got them borders sold up. Yeah. Like for us to do that, we'll probably have to get one that's early
and raise them up.
Raise them up.
Yeah.
Because if you catch them, like by the time they already spoken for.
Yeah,
Because those people over there are already know how they making their money, and they didn't put money into the situation, and it's So by then,
convoluted.
And I could have had Luka.
Yeah,
when he came out into the draft.
Yeah, what happened?
Could have had it.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. We ain't gonna skip over that.
A guy I knew called me and was like, "Boog, I got Luka for you right now, but man, it's gonna cost you $1 million." And I was just like, man, the million wasn't the problem. I got people with
I was like, that's probably a good ROI.
Yeah.
You know what
but I didn't really believe he had him. I just thought he was trying to hustle. Like, man, he just trying to hustle, man. We're not sending no wire to this fool. We don't know him like that. And then, like, you go get somebody $1 million, man, we're gonna go find you, man.
Yeah.
This don't go right. And then come to find out, he was really tied into the situation heavy at the time. He was connecting. He was in there. He like, it's gonna cost you this because they need this. They need this before drivers. You know, they relocating. There was a whole lot of stuff that needed to be done. So you're like, man, we need this to make sure we comfortable.
Yeah. And what country?
I would have sent that to escrow. We would have got Luka.
What country was he at?
Was it Serbia?
Yeah, come on. Just call somebody saying run a wire to Serbia. It's like,
where's he from? I forgot what country.
I think it is Serbia. Slovenia?
I don't know. One of them.
Either way, calling and saying, yeah, go ahead and wire that $1 million to Serbia, Slovenia, wherever. Like, I would be like, bro, get off my line. What we talking about?
Like, I don't believe you.
It is a lot of scams in the agency space too, boy.
A ton of them.
Yeah, it's a ton of them.
You got to be mindful of it.
I know some stories, some dudes that played overseas, like they pay to get over there and ain't no money when they get over there. They got to find a way back.
Yep.
Like they done got scammed.
A
lot of Facebook agents.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You call me, man. Can you give me a flight back? I done had that. I done got them calls.
Oh, word. Yeah.
Like, hey man, I need a flight back. I'm over here. I'm like, what you need a flight back for? Man, I'm stuck over here and can't get back.
Sometimes a team will cut somebody and not give them a flight back.
Now, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. I don't see what? Once you cut, it's over with.
That's wild. And I played overseas 3 years.
You play ball?
Yeah. I played hoop.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I
What
played
position?
point guard. Played Dusseldorf, Germany. And then Ike over in Cyprus.
Okay.
Larnaca, then London. Then I came back and I did the D League before it became the G League.
Oh, okay.
That's when my career ended. I got pins in both of my Achilles.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. You was good?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, he was like that.
He was like that?
I like that.
All right.
I remember.
I'm going to have to go find some
remember.
clips, Boog.
I see something. I said, you know, I done got old, but man, I used to get up, man.
Yeah,
Stupid.
we
Nah,
knew.
that's what's
We
up.
used to. Yeah,
She said, yeah.
we was like, oh, we about to play them. Like, yeah.
Nah,
Oh, okay.
it was a
Nah,
good
that's
time.
what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. I played overseas a few years, man. Yeah. it ended.
Dusseldorf. I was in Munich.
Munich, yeah.
Yeah, I was in Munich. I played for FC Bayern.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Had some good times over there.
Man, I didn't like Germany much. It rains all the time.
It rain and
It's
snow,
cold.
8 feet of
Yeah,
snow.
man, it was cold.
I mean, Germany was. It was
I ain't
one
care
of
for
the
the food either.
Yeah, it was one of the better places I played because we had 5 Americans, so we was chilling.
Man.
Yeah, after practice we together. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kicking it good.
Yeah,
Cyprus was my best stop. It was
That's
December.
like an island, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
December, 85 degrees. Right there, condo right on the water.
yeah,
Food,
that sounds
excellent.
perfect.
Yeah.
yeah. So if your living quarters is good, you're gonna be good.
great.
You know what I'm saying?
Great.
Like, but it's you don't know when you land. It's,
You don't know what you expect.
you don't know what you expecting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I
So,
learned that because Germany was my first stop, and I didn't know no better.
Yeah,
So I didn't know what I was getting into after that.
you lucky
But then
when
when I got to
Ukraine
Cyprus-
first. I played in Ukraine.
Bad?
That's the worst. It's gloomy all day.
Oh man, it's bad. Yeah.
It's shit. The mafia, like it's just it's crazy, bro.
Nah, I don't want no parts of
Were
that.
you nervous about like leaving the States and going overseas, like not knowing what to expect?
Yes, I was. At the time, I was the youngest American in my country. I was 19. I went overseas at 19.
Okay.
I went straight out of JUCO, straight overseas.
Mm.
And yeah, at that time, it was just kind of like, I hated school, bro. Like, I'm like, man, look, this school stuff, I always want hoop. And then when I did that, I didn't realize what I was getting myself into until I got on that plane. And I realized, I look at me like, it's 7 hours in, and it's like, man, you
You're
got,
like, wait, I'm really on my way.
man, 7 hours, wait, I got 9 hours left?
Oh my
Like,
God, what am I doing?
Okay, it's real. They ain't even booking first class either.
Yeah. Oh man.
Man.
Hey, that's usually an indicator it's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, right. That's right there. And I'm 19 at the time, so I don't know no better.
Yeah.
So I just go through it.
19 and you like, bro,
16-hour
I'm
flight.
17-hour flight away
Yes.
from home.
Yes. That's when it kind of like dawned on me when I was on that plane, like, oh, this real.
Yeah.
And then when I got off the plane, and I couldn't understand nothing I was looking at, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your big boy pants, but I had to grow up fast.
Yeah.
Nah, for
I had to
sure.
grow up
I
fast.
can imagine how those experiences helped because you say now, like you travel so much, like
I'm comfortable anyway.
scouting talent and everything like that. Like, but this has been what you've been doing for a while, though.
Yeah.
You go get it.
Comfortable everywhere now because of those situations.
Yeah.
It allowed me, that's why I say I don't
yeah.
have to go home. I can live out a suitcase and be fine.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, when you overseas, if you don't know for sure, I'm not even unpacking all my bags until I know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we testing it out. Let's see what the
just
coach
see.
on. I'm asking the players, is they paying on time?
On time, all that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what y'all doing? Like,
Yeah.
we trying to figure it out. I know I got to Uruguay. I was out the next day.
Ooh, yeah,
I'm like, nah, this ain't
ain't
it.
it.
This
You
ain't
know what I'm
it.
saying? So we know I'm like conditioned like that. Like I'm not unpacking the
I might
suitcase
not
until
need
I know for sure something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm 3 weeks in, I'm still pulling
Yeah.
clothes out of this bag.
I'm
Keeping
still
shit
not
forward.
sure.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
convinced yet.
I folded, washed it, folded. Wouldn't even put it back in the drawer. I put it back in the suitcase just in
Yeah.
case. Yeah, man. The OC, we're a different world.
So you got
my
injured. That's why you ended up retiring, or
Yep.
you just okay?
Yeah,
and
that was
then-
it, man.
Okay.
When I had to get, I ended up in a wheelchair. That was it for me.
Yeah.
Wasn't no coming back from it.
Tore both of them at the same time.
Same time, dog.
That
Jump up,
is
come down. They both
insane.
pop.
I had an ankle injury prior to that I had surgery on, and I rushed back thinking I had an opportunity because I went to Houston. The Rockets had something going on in Houston. So I went to go to a trial. Like, I need an opportunity. I'm brace that thing up and go. Made a bad move. I felt something pop. I'm thinking, well, maybe that's the scar tissue because I just had a surgery that was supposed to take me 8 weeks. I'm back on in 4. Like maybe just scar tissue. I'm limping. They throw the ball down. They get a steal, and they throw it back to me, and I get ready to take out, make a move. The other one.
Overcompensating.
Yeah, I just pushed myself off the floor.
Oh,
Slid off the
my
floor.
God.
I'm like, man, something ain't right. I'm really at the time like, I don't know what it is, but something ain't right. And sure enough, the ligament that attaches here to the back of my Achilles, I told the same ligament on both feet, and the doctor told me, like, man, I never seen this happen before at the same time.
Wow.
And I could have recovered, but I didn't know enough at the time. Like, I didn't have insurance. I was paying out of pocket everything. Didn't have, like, with rehab, it was, the best thing would have been to operate on one at a time so I could have support to rehab the other one. But by me operating on both of them, I couldn't rehab them. I just had to let them
rehab properly.
I had to let them heal.
Yeah.
And it took me out like 2.5 years to really be able to run again. So after 2.5 years out of basketball, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. You lost a step. Especially point guard, you got to be quick.
Yeah.
This is a field, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have your tempo right.
What were you thinking when that happened? Because you were already looking for an opportunity coming from overseas and everything. And so, what kind of headspace are you in when that happens? When you are already like, I need something to happen.
I was fine. I wasn't one of the ones that went through a lot of that post-ball trauma that they go through. Like, for me, like, I always felt like I could do more. I knew I was going to be an entrepreneur or something. Like, so for me, I spent a lot of time. I started learning how to be a business plan. I was building my own business plan. I started building websites at the time.
Yep.
I learned how to, like, code and do all this different stuff. Like, I was building websites for companies and everything. I just started doing other stuff. And then mentally, also, it made me so much mentally tougher. Because the first 21 days, I had to sleep in the bed with my feet both in the air like this. I couldn't move. I couldn't put my feet on the floor for 21 days. I had to use the bathroom from the bed. I had to bathe from the bed. I had to do everything from the bed. And if I slid off the bed, I had to keep my feet up on the bed and use the bathroom or get washed off and then get slid back. I couldn't move it because of the way they positioned the pins and how soft it was. He said if I bent up or did anything, it would reverse the surgery. They would have to go back in. So for 21 days, I'm in a room, in a bed. I didn't leave the bed for 21 days straight in these 4 walls. Mentally, that tested me. That did something to me. I think that changed me as a person for real. I was like, if I can get through this, I can get through anything. And it was more of a mental fight every single day. Like, man, I got to get through another day.
Hours down.
Get through another day. And after 21 days, I finally able to go back to the doctor. And then it was like, okay, I finally get to leave the room. And then, and then from there, I just started learning how to do other stuff. Yeah. And then I transitioned into coaching.
Yeah. See, you see how you was quick to transition, or you had the mindset to do that. What encouragement, or what would you say to an athlete that just got injured that hadn't even started thinking about the transition yet? Because I know before I got hurt, I thought I was gonna play forever.
Yeah.
And then once you get hurt, the invincibility is gone, and then it's like, oh shit. Now I got to start thinking about real life shit in real time. Yeah. And I don't want to rush into nothing, but like I really got to figure it out because this is how I was eating. Yeah. And like you said, a lot of overseas players, they ain't got guaranteed contracts. You ain't got no real insurance. They ain't got no real insurance. So you paying for it out of pocket. You ain't gonna get the best doctors or nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, that's real. So what would you tell somebody going through the same thing you went through right now that need to know something about the transition? That's hard. That's a hard answer for me. Because for me, it'd be so generic to say something, but I remember when I went through that, like it wasn't easy. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough because I couldn't leave that room. But I guess for somebody else, it might be a little different in that sense, but more so of it was a time to really find yourself. And I think a lot of guys don't take time because we so used to living fast that we just want to be doing everything instead of like, hey man, this is the time to figure out what else are you good at, what else are you passionate about. And when you're down, that's the best time to do it because you can't be on go anyway. So take time and figure out what that is and then pour time into that. Because for me, that's when I started learning, like, technology and these different things that I never took the time to do. It made me focus on these different things. So I just don't know how to really even get nobody that type of advice. Like, because, man, I see so many people go through it, bro. Yeah. And it is hard. And it's different for everybody. Yeah. For some, it's like, I seen some that just never, I literally seen some guys lose it and never shake back from it. Right. Like, to this day, they're still... Mine gone. Yeah. Like it took the life out of them. That's all they knew. They're a shell of themselves. Yeah. And I seen some guys who like struggle with it, but figure it out and they doing great. So that's why I be like, man, I really don't. That's hard for me. I think it depends on what's in you too. And then I think a lot of times too, that type of person as athletes, we used to being around a team. We used to having support. Yeah. We used to having a coach giving us encouragement, our team. And then when you injured, you isolated. You don't got that no more. There ain't no fans asking for autographs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that phone start ringing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You like
I'm
talking about the phone stop ringing.
Yeah.
I was sitting there hoping somebody would call.
And you really out here like, damn, what I'm going to do? Like, damn, was it real love? Was it fake?
Like, what type of headspace were you in? Because that's like depleting and like on every level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you bounce back.
He just hit it on the head. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's right. Because we all, like I said, we all get up every day and work towards the goal with other brothers.
Right.
That we've made our brothers. And then with leadership and guidance.
Exactly.
And then when you get to that point, you're isolated from everything. And it's kind of like, not for the first time, you got to figure out everything on your own. Like, that is
that's deep.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But you figured it out.
Yeah.
So if you're out there listening, man, hey, you know, it's still a community of us out here that care about, you know, the athletes. So just stay with it, man, and you know, you'll come out of it. Just take it one day at a time.
Right. And always don't let people treat you as a business. Do business, but don't let them treat you, because when you become that and you become a number to people and they treat you as such, you become transactional. Those things, I think, play a part too when guys like lead a game because they've been treated like a transaction for so long.
Right.
And now you're not worth any transactions. Nobody's dealing with you, and mentally, that's hard to really fathom because you don't even understand. Your last 10 years, you've been treated like a transaction, but you don't really understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, you know, even with that, just learning and understanding what else is there. Like, diversify yourself, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
learn as much as you can learn. Don't ever be the guy, man, I just want, you hear this a lot. I'm pretty sure you hear this a lot. Man, I just want to play ball, man. I don't, man, I'm just here, man, no.
It's
You're
a lot. It's a lot of life to live after that ball start bouncing.
Cause we thought we were gonna run and jump forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father time.
I can't jump over a piece of paper right now.
Yeah. I got me doing yoga and shit just to function.
Yeah.
It's real out here, man. You know. Yeah.
So what do you have in store? Like, what's the future looking like for you?
Building still. I'm in that phase. Like, I'm still working like an intern. You know. So at this point, it's just trying to get this company to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And get people to understand, because I got a vision that I want to change. I changed the industry once. I feel like I help women, because now you look around as women in NFL front offices, on NFL sidelines now.
Right.
Every agency now has a woman in some capacity if you go on their website. And I think that started with the vision we had. So my next vision and thing is to change the industry as a whole, is to make sure that I've started to put guys on the game and understand, like, we got to maximize this window while we got it, because once your name come off the back of that jersey, they don't care no more.
Exactly.
So while you got this window, let me help you understand how to beat the game. Don't let the game beat you.
Right.
So I'm about to put a lot of time into this and just get people to understand, like, hey, man, it's bigger than football. It's bigger than basketball. And I got the tools, because people out here experimenting, I got it proven. It's different, because I know the resources I have. It's different when somebody was born into this. I don't know how many, y'all know, but this kid is a fourth generation, you know, heir of something that's big. Like, I might have known some first generation, maybe even some second generation billionaire.
Yeah.
Fourth, that money is long, bro.
Yeah.
That's some different type of money. Like, and when you come into that, they got access to things that we never even know existed from there. So for me, it's to take that and utilize that to empower everybody that I bring through these doors. Show them, man, it's a better way. I know they.
What can I sign? What I could play? What can I sign?
What position you play?
Okay.
What's your 40 time?
What you run?
I play lots of positions. Okay. Which one I need to play?
Hey, see if you can cover. But
yeah.
I'm so proud of you. For real.
Thank you.
I love the vision that you have. I love the heart that you have. I love the fact that you prioritize relationships. And that you don't gatekeep, right?
No.
That you are out here showing everybody, like, how to really make their money just as long as everybody else is. Yeah, exactly.
I'm enticing. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, you hella enticing too.
Like, come on. Like, I got it. Like, bro, y'all, if you don't understand where I come from, then you might not understand. But like, if you understand, you get it. Like, bro, I got a cheat code. Y'all, like, I really want everybody to, like, man, fall in line, bro.
Right.
Like, hey, my goal is this. I was always the guy I always say, man, I'm happy in life. I like to meet people where they at and have joy in saying, man, you're richer than me and everybody else ever than when I met you. And like you even passed me up. Like, bro, I take pride in that. Like, I want you to go get it. And then you understand, like, man, ain't nobody trying to hold you back over here. Ain't nobody trying to.
No gatekeeping.
Never.
That's dope.
Never.
Yeah.
I love
and
it.
I be wanting to coordinate with people, especially our people. Like, look, bro, it's out here. I don't know what you got in mind, but I got the people who could do it for you. You know, yeah.
And social media, especially like Black Twitter, will make you realize that everybody really kind of the same. So when you know like what you've experienced in your childhood and like different dysfunctions and things like that, it really like you got to be a bad person and not just want to help everybody who look like you, because I'm learning more and more. We all have so many shared experiences.
Man,
like, let's figure this out. Yes. Why are we gatekeeping?
Facts.
Anything.
Facts.
So I love it, Boog. Thank you for coming.
I appreciate
you coming through, man. You dropped a lot of game on our audience, man. So I appreciate you. And it was good learning your story too, man.
Thank
you know, came up step by step, didn't skip no steps. And one of the main things for me is knowing, you know how to keep relationships. And people like to stay around you. So that means, you're doing everything the right way. So that's dope.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. So when you in Atlanta again.
I just come. I'm everywhere. When you said you gave me a date, I carved it out, and I put it in my route. I somehow like, look, I gotta go to Jacksonville. I gotta go to Duke, Atlanta, somewhere in there. And I just figured it out. So whenever
I appreciate that so much.
Let me know.
All right, you're headed to where after here?
Destin. I'm going to Florida in the morning.
When you going back home?
Thursday. I'm going from Destin. I'm breaking down. So that's how I do a lot of my recruiting too. I'm in the car a lot because when I'm in that plane, you fly over everything. When I'm in that car, I can hit every little stop. So. Tomorrow I'm gonna stop in Tuscaloosa. I gotta do something there with a kid I'm trying to sign in Alabama. Get them, go over to Destin, meet that parent. She got a kid at Clemson. Boom, leave that, and then go back home. And hit LSU while I'm there. And then I just make.
So you driving all this?
Yeah, I'm
you
in
on
the
the
car.
road running?
Yeah, I'm in the car right now.
Yeah.
Like so, I slept in the bed for the first time tonight in like 4 days. So what I did was I was in Jacksonville. I drove from Jacksonville up to Durham. Duke had a game. My quarterback played at Duke. So I watched him. I drove from there that night about midnight to Charlotte. Flew from Charlotte to left my car at the airport. Flew to Colorado. Went to Colorado game. Took the recruits out there.
You owe me a Colorado game. Don't forget.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Then flew back from Colorado to Charlotte the next day. Then drove to Clemson, to South Carolina to watch Clemson LSU. Then I had to go back to Charlotte to pick up somebody.
You went and saw Jordan play?
Yeah. Yeah, I was out there.
Yeah.
Then picked him up. Then drove to Atlanta yesterday.
Are you trying to get Jordan?
Yeah. Yeah. I've been talking to him. Trying to see, come on. I'm always look out for them.
I know.
Anybody back home, I'm trying. Like I got Jatire, from White Castle, my young fella. He with the Panthers right now. I got him. So yeah, I'm always just look out for them regardless.
You have to.
Yeah.
Do you see y'all ever evolving into one of these upper, like I ain't gonna say upper echelon, but like one of these agencies that only deal with top players, or you think you gonna always be spread even?
I'm always show love.
Okay.
Because I know how that feel. So every year, if you look at my roster, I'm always take one or two that kids that be like, people be like, why would y'all sign him? I'm always do 1 2 that I believe in.
Right.
Like, he ain't on no boys, but I believe in him. So we gonna spend this money. Because some people don't want to sign it because like if I sign him, I spend $20,000 on his training and he don't get drafted, I just lost money for my company.
Right.
So you always got to think business too. But every year, I got 1 or 2 that could be either way. You could either lose or you could hit it really big. But I feel like you still got to cater to those in some capacity.
Right. Yeah.
All right, we ready to wrap it up?
Oh, we were still recording?
Yeah, we still going.
I gave my whole route.
We might have to edit that out.
Good.
No, but everybody,
Nah,
thank you for joining us on this episode of Developing Athletes. Thank you, Boog, for joining us, making time. We know you're so busy recruiting all of the top talent. Thank you, Shazilla, as always.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, any parting words, anybody? Oh, we're done? We're done? We're done, y'all.
No. Boog, you got any parting words before we get up out of here?
Oh, good, man. It's up, Appreciate y'all. So I'm here, anytime, man.
All right, for
You
sure.
gonna go sleep in the bed tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, get you some rest.
I'm at the hotel now. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm Gucci.
On the grind. That's what's up. It's Developing Athletes Podcast. Let's get it.
Bye, everybody.